there shall ye see him. Lo, I have told you.
So as you see, it fits like a key in a lock. That's why people couldn't get the accuracy of the Last Supper to the risen of the Messiah, because for one, they weren't even using the new moon to count the days. So for one, if the 15th day is the unleavened bread, let's go back through this now. Let's get understanding. Because I know somebody saying, you don't use the new moon. But let's get understanding, because you might have missed something. If the 15th day, which we read in Matthew 26, is the Feast of the Unleavened Bread, right? Hold on, let me get there. Let me go back up. I want y'all to go back up to y'all PDF with me. We're going to do this together. If the first day of the unleavened bread was the 15th day, okay, and we already verified through Leviticus 23:6 that it's the 15th day. So I don't think we argue with that anymore. We know it's not the first day, it's the 15th day that the Last Supper started. You see that now. But not only is it the 15th day, but it's the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. Now, what do you count the Feast of the Unleavened Bread from? Do you count it from Saturday?
No.
Even the ones that do the Saturday Sabbath, when do they count the
new moon?
So therefore, if you count the Feast of the Unleavened Bread from the new moon, how do you close the Sabbath, the resurrection of the Messiah from the calendar Saturday and not the new moon? Didn't it start from the unleavened bread?
Yes.
And how many days is the unleavened bread?
Okay, 7 days.
7 days. That's right. You do the unleavened bread for 7 days. So if it started on the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21. 7 days. 21.
That's it.
Does it not accurately come out on point? So it adds up. I want y'all to see that. Pull out your PDF. Let's go to your PDF. Could you hold this for me?
I got you.
Let's point this out. Cameraman, we need to zoom in on this one, because we need to point a couple of things out with this one. Go up to this one. That's right. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Right there. Now, I want y'all to pull out y'all PDFs on this. Look on your PDF, because it's interesting that the Messiah was captured on the 15th, okay? Which is the beginning of the unleavened bread of the being. So if you documentary, here on this year's month, we had on Esau's March 18th, the 14th day was the Passover. On the 19th, it was the 15th day of the Most High, but on Esau's 19th, that was the start of the unleavened bread. That's this year. Also, that was the Last Supper. The next day, which was Esau's 20th, is the 16th day of the unleavened bread. Messiah was crucified. The 21st day of Esau March, which was the 17th day of the Most High, that was the body preparation. The 22nd day of Esau's calendar was the 18th day of the unleavened bread. That was also the seal of the tomb. And from 18 again, 1, 2, 3, 19, 20, 21. 19, 20, 21. 19, 20, 21. 3 days. Okay? The Messiah risen at dawn, which was also the same day you would close out your Passover. So it's a coincidence that the Messiah was crucified. He had his Last Supper. He did his Last Supper, crucified, body preparation, the tomb was sealed, and the 3-day count, all during the whole week of the unleavened bread. The whole week. It fits like a hand in a glove. If you got anything different, bring it to me from Scripture, because I'm giving it to you out of Scripture. Shalom. Just wanted to bring that one out. So as y'all see, the Messiah, the reason why the world, or most of us Hebrew Israelites, couldn't get understanding of when he actually was crucified, when he actually raised up. It couldn't be done because they wasn't using the new moon. And then the Most High gave you an example and proof that you count from the new moon by mentioning the unleavened bread. So that should have got your attention right there. You know you don't do the unleavened bread from Esau's calendar. You use the Most High's, which keeps time from the moon and the sun. But he counts from the moon. And I will show you that in this teaching. Which is absolutely proof, again, that the 7th day is predicated off the new moon. Now, we on page 36 in the PDF, we coming to an end. And these last two questions or teaching or affirmative information, we was accurately covered reading all 10 chapters. Because now you're about to have the laws of the sun and the moon. Now you're about to know how to count the new moon. And you want to know the first day of the new moon. So the question was, what is the laws of the sun and moon? How many days is in 1 year annually? How many days per month? And when is the first day of the new moon? And again, I'm not going to answer that. We're going to answer that directly from scriptures. So I want y'all to grab y'all books of Enoch. Go to chapter 72, which is the heavenly luminaries. We're going to read all 10 chapters. All 10 chapters. We're going to close this out, and we're going to come back with the timeline as well.
The book of Enoch, chapter 72, verse 1. The book of the courses of the luminaries of heaven, the relations of each according to their name, origin, months, dominion, and seasons, which Uriel the holy angel was with me, who was their guide, showed me, and he showed me all the laws, regulations exactly as they are, and how it is with each of the years of the world and to eternity, until the new creation is accomplished and endures until eternity. And this is the first law of the luminaries.
This is the what?
The first law of the luminaries. The luminary, the sun, has rising in the eastern doors of heaven and is setting in the western doors of heaven. And I saw 6 doors in which the sun rises, and the 6 doors in which the sun sets, and the moon rises and sets in these doors. And the leaders of the stars and those whom they led, 6 in the east and 6 in the west, and all the following each other is accurately with corresponding order. There were also many windows to the right and to the left of these doors. And the first there goes out great luminary named the sun.
Named who?
Named the sun. And his sphere is like the sphere of a heaven, and he is quite filled with illuminating and heating fire. The chariot on which he ascends, the wind drives, and the sun goes down from heaven and returns to the north in order to reach the east, and is so guided that he comes to the appropriate door and shines in the face of the heaven. In this way, he rises in the first month in great door, which is the fourth. And in the fourth door from which the sun rises in the first month are 12 windows, from which proceed a flame when they are open in their season. When the sun rises in heaven, he comes out through the fourth door, 30 mornings in succession.